Whoa. Hello. Welcome back. I'm back. Hopefully, you all are having a good day. I am having also a good day, I guess you could say. Um, we're starting very late today. Probably only be able to sort of stream for like a couple hours. Um, but I wanted to get on because I sort of mentioned it yesterday how, today the internet people were supposed to come, and they did. Um, and depending on when they ended, I was going to stream for a little bit. Obviously, I guess this is sort of, as the title suggests, a little test stream, since new internet. With the old internet, I was having issues with stability. I think everything would be fine, but occasionally, um, it would the sort of like, I guess, upload would drop to zero. And honestly, upload and download, I think, would drop to zero, and it kind of sucked. But um, we have been upgraded, I guess, to fiber cable, um, which hopefully fixes the issue. Obviously, now with fiber cable, my upload is as fast as my download. That's the only, I guess, like, upgrade, since we didn't upgrade the sort of download speed, but they also, replaced the entire cable. So hopefully, I mean, I had a gut feeling that the reason why I was having connectivity issues was because of the cable. And now, hopefully, along with, having fiber and a new cable, I won't have any issues. Fingers crossed. I don't know yet. Um, we'll have to wait and see. Uh, so yeah, what's going on? Let's check the news. A little late, um, but news nonetheless. Let's see. Is there anything interesting? All right. Um, I still haven't downloaded Blender 4.2. I'll do it eventually, I guess. Either tonight or tomorrow morning, or I mean, I'm not gonna put like a date on it, because I don't want to, like, I guess. I was gonna say pressure myself, not that, like, there isn't uh there isn't any pressure to sort of get the new version, at least not right now. Uh, but yeah, let's see. Any news? So yeah, I genuinely thought that we wouldn't have uh the new internet today, mostly because what's it called? Yeah, mostly because they came in the exact same car as they have been doing for the last few times that they've come. So I was like, okay, it's over. They didn't come uh, with the truck that they said they needed, which means, yeah, they're going to leave. They're going to come. They're going to be like, we can't do shit. We need a bucket car. And then they're going to leave. But luckily, uh, the guy who came this time actually decided to do the work even without the bucket car. So it was able to be done, which is very nice. Very good. I'm very happy. Oof. So yeah. Oh, I need to get on. Oh yeah, and then also OBS got an update. So it looks a bit different. But yeah, other than that, there isn't really much else to sort of talk about. Um, TBH. I think that's it. So yeah, today is going to be a short stream. We're just gonna work a little bit on the character, um, and see if there's any connectivity issues. If there are, I guess I'll make it known because I guess it is pretty important, at least to me. Okay, yeah, there isn't any news that I want to talk about. I don't think so, right? Nah, yeah, not really. Okay, so let us continue, or let us work for a little bit. So yeah, a couple hours, it's not a lot of time, or at least it's not like as much as I usually have, so I'm perfectly okay with not making much progress today. For the 2 hours, I'm not gonna work on the hair today. I'll do that tomorrow. Just because I don't really know. It's probably gonna take me like as long to work on the hair if I were to sort of like start actually retopologizing the ponytail. So instead, I'll just work on the clothing that I already have worked on. Wait, hold on. Can I hide this? Oh, I see. Okay, I see why I don't want to hide it. All right, where were we? All right, so yeah, everything here is pretty much done. At least for like the body portion. The only thing I need to sort of get better at is the shoulder, and then obviously the sort of end of the arm. So yeah, so like I mentioned yesterday, for the shoulder, it sort of gives off a bit of a triangular look, if that makes sense. The way this sort of obviously is very like 90-degree angle, and so I'm trying to capture that, I guess. Um, I guess the best way to capture it is to like get a point here and sort of like bring it inward like that. Maybe it's the subdivision surface is sort of not helping with that too much. But I do want the subdivision surface to be there because I think I will be applying one level of subdivision, because without a subdivision surface, it sort of looks like this, which isn't bad, but, you know, with the subdivision, it just looks like way better, I think. He thinks. Is this shrink wrap? I think it is, right? Wait, what is it, shrink wrap? Okay, everything is there. Okay, good. I just wanted to know, because, I might unshrink wrap this part here, this, like, loop here, because I kind of want to, like, make it a bit straight. Straighten out this so that I can add the little, like, bow that she has, but I'll do that later. Maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So, yeah. So I don't really know what to work on right now, because obviously I could work on this, which I need to triangulate or sort of make it look more triangle in the bend, and also I need to sort of figure out how I'm going to do these sort of like bits here that I assume like are going inward. They're like sticking in, folding in on themselves almost. And then over here, obviously I want to sort of make it a bit wavy. I don't want it to be like strictly circular. I guess I could use the reference as a good like signpost for like how the waviness should be. Maybe, I don't know. I could add bones to it in the future to sort of, you know, have a bit of physics. So it's not just like straight, like just like still, like as if, you know, if you ever seen those videos of like pants that are like drenched in water and then they like leave them outside in like the snow, or just in the cold in general. They just sort of stay in place, whichever sort of position you put them in. So I don't know. Probably not though. Cause it's just yeah, and then also here too, it has a similar sort of thing that over here has, but obviously it's a lot smaller because um, you know, it can't be that big. Okay, wait, hold on. I wanna bridge this first real quick, just so that I could select this and just bevel it. Whoa, why is the bevel weird? Hold on. Oh, okay, maybe that's why. There, that's better. I want to bevel it a little bit because it does seem to sort of this sort of like middle point here. It does seem to sort of stick out. You know, like that. Like that almost. And then I'm gonna go back in here and oh wait, hold on. I think I could just not delete vertices, delete edges. There we go. Sort of to give this a bit of a puff. But it seems like it has one. It also has, like I said, those like little indents inside, but I don't think, unless I could figure out a way to do it with like very little geometry, I don't think I'll be able to sort of add that sort of detail in. I think I might have to add it like I'll either draw on the little like semicircles here that are going on, or I could potentially even use like a normal map if I decide to sort of make it a sort of a low poly and high poly version. And in the high poly version, I sort of add these little creases um, on here and there. I might actually do that because that sounds pretty good. Oh, what the fuck? I thought I updated UC Paint last time. Maybe, or maybe I didn't. Oh, wait, I think I didn't. Because I was like, I don't need it right now because, um, because I'm not doing any texturing. So like, why do I need it now? I don't. I feel like I need to like bevel this out or something. That was sort of like the idea that I had um last time. See, I'm afraid it looks too. It looks too cylindrical. Um, how do I make it look less like that and more triangular? I think it might be an issue with the with this over here, maybe, or maybe this. Hold on, because yeah, it puffs up a bit, but it doesn't puff up that much. From what I can see here, it sort of starts off small and then grows, which might be the reason why it looks weird. I was also thinking of maybe just like going through here and maybe hitting the relax bit. I don't know if that actually did anything. But yeah, I'm really happy. So far, so good. I guess I'm sort of treating this as a bit of a stress test, although it's not really a stress test, because a stress test would be like if everyone was online right now and everyone was using the internet, which at the moment I think it's only like me and one other person. Um, and so it's not really a stress test. But later today, I think most likely. We will be, I guess, doing a stress test. By that, I mean we're gonna be playing together, and obviously that hopefully will stress things out a bit, and we'll be able to see if um the new internet cable sort of holds up to, all the abuse. Maybe something like this kind of works, maybe. I feel like I need to like sort of flatten it, if that makes sense. Like flatten it like this. Maybe that kind of works, I think. I guess I still want like this part here to sort of stick out. Or maybe not there, but here. Because obviously, like I want that to stick out because that's like the shoulder. And as you can see from the reference, it sort of sticks out a bit. Um, yeah, it's hard to gauge, I guess, like if it looks good or not, because obviously her hands are not down, they're up, and so I can't really like see how it looks like with the sort of bending of the shoulder. Um, we'll leave it like that for now. Let's work on this portion. Oh wait, hold on, is this part, is this shrink wrapped? It is. Okay, good to know. Alright, let me duplicate and apply the shrink wrap. So yeah. But yeah, did I say, so far, there's been no issues with connectivity. Whenever there's connectivity issues, the sort of chat application that I use to look at chat tells me that it disconnects and then it reconnects, and then obviously after that OBS disconnects for a second and then reconnects. That's usually like the sort of small, I guess, version of a disconnect. It doesn't affect my VOD at all. I haven't had any sort of like major um like drops in a while. I feel like I haven't gone from like having to wait like several minutes for the stream to come back on, and then for me to like be announced as offline and then coming back online. That hasn't happened to me in a while, I feel like. So thankfully, that is not the case. Okay, yeah, so what I want to do is I want to select a few points. I'm obviously not going to be like, I guess, symmetrical about it because I feel like that kind of messes up the illusion, I guess. But I want to select a few points, and I just want to like add, I guess, a couple more trigs by sort of triangulating it. Um, Maybe I should put it closer so that. And so hopefully with triangulating it, this would allow me to sort of obviously have more points to play with, and it would allow me to sort of create these sort of waviness, um, where the inside here would be this sort of area that got triangulated, and I'll have this like go all around. The issue though is that I do have to take these points out of the shrink wrap because they have to like go in a little bit or whatever. Oh, wait, no, that's fine, yeah. I just have to move this down. But yeah, I'm really happy so far. Uh, and it's also something that sort of was on my mind a lot. The sort of when is the internet coming? Are they going to be able to do the thing that they said they should be able to do? Um, what if they can? Like stuff like that was sort of hanging around in my head. And so I'm glad that that's like sort of over now, and I don't have to worry about it too much. Because it was a bit of pain in the ass to sort of have to be on top of that. It is a relieving feeling to just like be done with all that. So I am, I guess, a little bit relieved. Ooh, what the fuck? A little bit relieved on that front. Ooh, what the fuck? Oh, okay, no, no, never mind. I thought it was because something else, but... I just want to see how this looks like when it's all completed. I want to see, like, how, like, drastic the divot is. It's pretty drastic, I would say. Like, do I want that, or is that, like, too sharp? I think. I think I want to put another one here. I'll mark it with a seam or something to sort of make it known that I want one there. And so that means that this and this will act as bodyguards, and then I want this to go inward. And I guess I want another one here too. Or maybe that's too close. Let's put one here. Oops. Something like that. I think that's look pretty good. Let's do these two. Oh, I could even keep the middle one if I wanted to. Sort of just have it as like another way to control things. I don't think I will, but the option was there, I guess. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah, hopefully everything works out well. It's been such a pain in the ass. The whole like connectivity issues that we've been having, obviously. Obviously for me, when I do my streams, it sucks whenever the internet drops for like zero reason. And then obviously like in general, it just sucks. Kind of stupidly, but when we're playing a game, it does suck whenever the internet suddenly drops. Cause yeah, I'm experimenting a bit because I could have it like be this sharp, which I don't know if I'm a fan of like how, I guess how square this looks. Oops. Um, Or I could have it like this, where it's like very subtle. In like, let's say incline. I don't think the right word's incline. I don't even know what the right word would be. TBH, but you know what I mean. I think I do like the subtleness of. I don't like how sharp this is. I like. I think in the reference, it does appear to be quite sharp. Um, Although maybe it isn't sharp, and they're just adding like a line, and I'm just sort of mistaking that as if it's very sharp. I could probably go a bit easy. I think. You know what I mean? Separate these a bit. Yeah, I think that looks better. We'll keep it like that for now. So yeah, how does this look? I think it's looking pretty good. I still don't know how I feel about this, but not bad, I don't think. Let me hide away the old one, so I could see, I guess, like how the intersections are working. Because I assume this is the body, right? Yeah. So I want to make sure that there's, oops, not that. I want to make sure there's ooh, I guess I'll need to apply the shrink wrap. Let's do that then. Alright, there we go. I need to make sure that, this isn't, like, clipping through. If I could avoid it, you know. Yeah. So far, so good. I'll keep on mentioning that, I guess. Just in case. But yeah, apart from that, not much else to talk about, TBH. I think the Ellen banner for Zenless leaves in like 7 days. And so, like I said, um, uh, when it's about to leave, like maybe a day before it's about to leave, I'll do some summoning then. Hopefully I could get her. And if not, then I'll save up for the next character that I want to get, which I think might be that one girl that shows up um, in one of the missions pertaining to... Let me hide the dress so I could actually see if it's touching any skin or if it's having issue with any skin. That one mission in the Hollow, the girl with like the little ghost that follows her around, and the sword. The Ghost in the Sword. Sounds like a Disney movie. Yeah, probably go for her because I think she's also ice. Maybe, I don't know. Oop, shit. Obviously, the sort of under part of this is going to get deleted. It won't matter. So I think this getting like the overall shape of it is better. But for the most part, the shape of this part of the body isn't that bad. I'm more concerned, I guess, with this with the with the waist part, I think, because from the side I think it's a bit too straight. Or maybe that's fine. From the side it's fine. Or for the front, I mean it's fine, but from the side it kind of I feel like I didn't really focus on getting like the whole like sculpting part perfectly because in my head, this part's gonna get deleted, so like why invest a lot of time, doing putting in the details for like the stomach and that area. I kind of just fit it as is, which obviously is very cube-like because this is like the blockout's obviously cube. Blockout obviously cube. What was I saying? But yeah, we'll do those summons uh one day, which like I said, I think there's like 7 days left on the banner. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 6. I can't remember the last time I checked. Um, but yeah, I guess just a heads up on that for those who care, and for those who don't, I guess. Oh yeah, okay. That's this. I need to be mindful of that. This bottom piece won't increase. It will always be like this because of the what's it called? I might do that. But because of the sort of combining at the center bit thing. What was I gonna say? I guess speaking of sort of like gacha-esque news, I haven't checked when. I think it's 4 days when Chun-Li comes out. But I think I have decided to save until the next character comes out. The girl with um the paintbrush, because I think her design looks cool and her gameplay looks really interesting from what I can see. Um, so I think I'll go for her instead of Chun-Li. And it also helps out a lot because I have more time to sort of save up for her. I don't think I have guaranteed for Chun-Li at all. But yeah, sorry, that wasn't the news. The news was that I think there was like an issue with Genshin recently. By recently, I mean like I think like very recently. Um, it has something to do with one like the newer characters I think that got added to Fontaine. They like quote unquote fixed something of the character, which was like a nerf pretty much, and there was like complaining obviously because I think I think the thing was like in the game for like the last year or so, or like more than a year now or something, and then they suddenly like decided to remove it or something and just like claim it as a bug, and people were not happy about it, and I think they reversed it uh recently, and they gave away enough summons to do a 10 pull, which is very very generous. I think it's like the most generous they've ever been. Hoyoverse, they're not, at least I don't know them to be they're not known to me to be generous. Um, at least not in Genshin. In Honkai Star Rail, they were very generous. I will admit that. But on Genshin, not so much. So yeah, it sort of had me thinking whether or not I should just log in to get the free temple and then just log out and then like not touch it until I don't know if I ever plan on touching it. I guess I did talk about how like ooh, okay, hold on. Oh no, it's fine. It's sort of in the same place that sort of Honkai Star Rail is at right now, where I quote unquote plan on coming back to the game, but I don't know exactly when that point will be. Um, Maybe I need to make this like bigger. Same here, this part of the arm is gonna get deleted, but you know, I want to keep like the general shape of things if I can manage it. If I can, I mean. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've talked about it, but I have seen the, I guess, like, sort of announcements of, like, the new characters coming in the next region when it comes to Genshin, because, you know, I guess we're getting to that point now where we're getting the next region. The new Archon, new region, like I said, and new characters and stuff added to that region. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if it's like enough to get me back. Oh, I guess I did talk to Zodic about this. I asked him if this update was like enough to get him to like want to come back, and he was just like, nope. And I was like, fair enough. You know, can't can't force someone to do I like that? I don't know. I feel like this is like too pointy, which is why I wanted to bevel it. But if I bevel it, now it's too circular. And I kind of want it to be pointy, but I don't want it to be like that pointy, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I guess I could lower the pointiness by... Oops. Dragging it a bit. Like, distancing these parts a bit, which is why I had to drag it a bit to the left, because otherwise, I don't want this, like, part here to be, like, over the elbow. I want it to, like, bend, like, here, I guess. Or should I put it in the point where the elbow is? I don't know. You can't see her elbow, which is why, like, I assume the elbow is, like, here, because then, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll think about it. I guess I'll have to sort of do some research on these sort of types of clothing to see if like maybe it is on the elbow. In which case I'll just move it a bit to the right. It doesn't really cost me anything, or it doesn't really cost me trouble, I mean, to do that. Now this part here is going to be shown. Because obviously, like, here is where I'm going to basically draw the line. And I'm going to delete everything behind it. But this part here is going to be shown. So obviously I don't want this to clip if I can help it. But yeah, I don't know. The characters, I mean, I haven't really, like, looked into them too much. They don't excite me, I guess. I guess with the, I'm sort of, the sort of idea of, like, going back to Genshin has sort of been trickling away as I play Wuthering Waves. I think I prefer Wuthering Waves a lot more now than I do Genshin. And going back to sort of the Genshin sort of play style, I think will feel like a downgrade. I guess that like goes to show how good I find Wuthering Waves to be. Alright, there we go. This is like pretty much what I wanted. I still feel like I might have to do some editing here. For like the shoulder bit, and obviously, like I said, I might move this into the sort of elbow area if I feel like, you know, that makes more sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of topology around the elbow, so if it tries bending, there's going to be a lot of clipping. I'm going to have to probably come in and sort of edit this area, but for now, here, I'll even have like a couple more loop cuts here. For now, this is good, I think. I can move on to working on something else, which will probably be... Oh, not that. The dress. What is this? Okay, let me rename it. So this is the top remesh. And so let me add this to Linny. Okay, so I don't need the top anymore. It's just in the way. I'll keep it for now. I might put it in the trash or something. I won't like permanently delete it because I don't know. I'll feel bad or whatever. The fuck. Weirdly sentimental about dumb stuff like that. I hope not. Alright, sorry. Alright, so we're gonna retopologize the dress now. I want to get... I guess, hold on. Might be better to get it here. Because this is like the surrounding area. That's basically like what I want. So I'll copy this. I'll separate it. I will move it outside because it's not a remesh. Let's rename it dress curve because that's what it is. We'll apply the mirror and subdivision surface, and then we'll convert it to a curve. Oh wait, does... Hold on. I might have to undo the whole, like, applying. Hold on, let me do that. Because... I guess what I'm looking for is, which I don't think any of these references really show me. Obviously, well, what I'm looking for is, obviously, you know, this doesn't dip in, like, this deep, right? It does dip in a bit, obviously, because, you know, but I don't think it dips in, like, that much, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, there is, I guess, a level to it where it kind of stops dipping in, and it might be here. I was trying to see if it sort of came off that way. In the references, but I don't really have any references of her sort of like standing, not really to her side, because you can't really tell from the sort of side view. Although I guess the fact that's straight sort of tells you what you're asking, right? So it would actually be like here, most likely. Something like that. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, now we can apply the mirroring subdivision and then convert it to a curve. And then using that curve, we could do some nonsense. Okay, so let me spawn back in. Where is it? Is it here? Is it this one or is it this one? Oh, this is when I applied it. Oh, because yeah, this is the sort of lopsided one. So if I didn't want it to sort of be perfectly symmetrical, which I might not want, because, you know, might look a bit weird. But no, it is this one here. The general shape of, okay, so yeah. I just need to change the curve location to this curve. And I probably will have to increase the... Where is it? Oh, it's up here. What the fuck? Okay, wait. Let's go back down to 2. So I could like, sort of manage it better. Let me apply all the transforms. Let me make sure that to do the same here. Now, where is it? It's up here for some reason. I don't know why. I thought I already... Maybe not relative offset, but just like object offset, maybe? Or maybe not object, but just constant offset. Maybe. Probably not. Oops. Yeah, I wonder why is it going all the way up there? Is it because of the curve for some reason? Question mark? Maybe? This curve didn't have anything, right? Neck curve? Yeah, I didn't have anything. It has everything to do with this here. Dress curve. Maybe it's because of the axis? I doubt that, though. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a little closer. Oops. Maybe I need to increase the size. Like, shrinking that there kind of, like, that's what I kind of want, but at the same time, hold on. Let me respond to a message. Wait. The fuck? Let me see, let me see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Um, Very peculiar. And I was looking at something and I lost sight of it. I guess the page refreshed or whatever. I might find it another day. It's whatever. Anyway. Yeah, where was I? This. Don't understand what I... It's not that. Oh wait, it's still at Z. I had like on the y-axis, right? Sorry, the x-axis. Which brings it all the way up here, which tells me there's something wrong. Where is it now? Oh, okay. Well, I think that's matching, right? I don't know why it needs to be all the way at the floor, though. I guess because the origin's at the floor, but... Yeah, I guess I won't question it. That works out, I think. Is that pointing in the right direction, though? I think it is, right? Yeah. Maybe rotate it a bit. So that the sort of big piece goes up and the sort of back piece goes down. So like this, I think. Oh, maybe the other way. Yeah. Okay, that's good. All right. So now that that's like that, what was it again? It was like 0.75, right? Oh, that's too much. 0.82? That's better. Okay, and then I guess one thing that I didn't take into account is how many do I think I need? If I look at the reference, I guess let's look at this one because this one's like not in the way. In the front we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, maybe 8. I want like 3 on the top. So I should sort of add as many as that sort of needs, I guess. Where's it? Hold on. Here it is. Let's just add as many as we need to like go all the way around and see how that looks. Okay, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, like here. 1, 2, 3, like up here. That actually kind of works out. How much is that? 32? Ooh, that's a lot. But and then from the back, if you look at the back view, there's like a lot. It's like it just looks like garbage there. It's not very like I guess like perfect. But this, I might maybe let's try to reduce it to like 30 instead of 32. I think the way to do that is to do that and then just like shrink this down until it matches. So 1, 2, 3 up there, 1, 2, 3 up there. So yeah, this is perfect, I think. 30. We'll go with 30. Obviously, I'm going to make a duplicate of this just in case I want to change things up if I realize that like 30 isn't a good number. Maybe I should go higher, maybe I should go lower. It's there for a reason. And then in the middle, I guess, it is doing what it's doing over here where it has like two different sides like colliding. Um, Although I guess this is like the inward ones and this is like the outward ones. So it's a bit different, but the gist is there, right? Alright, let's try it. Oop, what the hell? Oh. Oh, it seems to be behaving differently. Oops, shit. On each side. For like the front, it sort of looks okay. Oh no. Yeah, and then from the back, it sort of seems a bit flat. Like this part here got flattened out. I wonder why. Maybe I should. Oh, wait, hold on. I think it has something to do with it, because I think it has something to do with the curves. It's not a big deal. I could just like curve it myself, but at the same time, if there's a way for me to fix it, then I should try to fix it. Um, if there's a way. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything too. I guess there isn't a way to rotate it. If I try to rotate it, then what happens if I do try to rotate it? Oh, okay, it does work, but I'm sure it's gonna affect the front too much because the front is perfect. It's the back that's sort of like gotten flattened out. But in order to fix the back, it fucks up the front, and then nothing gets fixed. I think one way to fix this would be to duplicate this twice, or not duplicate it once more, and apply it with the front side being good, and then fix the other one so the back side is good, and then just sort of combine them together and delete the parts I don't like about each one. That's probably what I'll end up doing. But before I do that, I will be right back. BRB, 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 BRB. So far, before I go, the internet's been really good. There has been no connective issues. My little chat application that I have to read chat has not announced that it has disconnected and reconnected, which means that I have not had any stability issues with my internet so far today. Which, maybe is like just a coincidence. Maybe it means that the problem was fixed. Hopefully it means the problem was fixed. Anyway, I'll be right back, like I said, BRB. Hello, I'm back. Okay. Alright, so like I said, I am going to make a duplicate of this. Okay, I'm gonna hide this duplicate. I am going to apply the array. Wait, what? Why isn't it applying? Oh, okay, there we go. Apply the array. And I think I need to like decide where I'm going to sort of cut it off, or I'm sort of going to change things. Maybe here? Because like this one's fine, right? These two are fine. I guess like this one is fine. It's like, I guess here where it starts to sort of turn. I want to know because I also, you know. Alright, so let me delete those. And I'll load this up. And of course with this one I plan on rotating it. Oop, shit, sorry. I was just like looking at how the other ones sort of carried out, I guess. So it's like that. But obviously they don't line up perfectly, as you can see. There's a bit of a discrepancy here, but hopefully I'll be able to fix that myself once I actually start. Where do I delete it from here? Just checking real quick. Okay. I'm sorry. Alright, and then I join these two together. And then like stitch this a little bit. Obviously I'm gonna have to like go in and actually probably... Is this symmetrical? I think it is, right? Ooh, hold on. Ooh, what the fuck? I think it is, right? I might be able to delete in the middle and apply a mirror modifier. I need to add a point here, and I need to add a point right there. And then I should be able to delete this half. Put a mirror modifier. And then just make sure the clipping is turned on and that these 2 points here are at the center. Alright. Alright, so now I could try... I guess I should link them together first before I try doing anything else. I think maybe that's where I messed up last time. I don't think I did this last time. For this one, I don't really... I guess I'm not like as bugged if it's like if it looks symmetrical on both sides. For some reason on the neck it looks weird, but... Or I guess I feel like in the neck it looks weird, but for this part, I don't think it matters too much. It could look symmetrical and I wouldn't care. But yeah, ooh, I left and I came back, and no issues on the internet connection whatsoever. So things are looking good. I'm really glad. But anyway, yeah, I'll be streaming for another 30 minutes or so. Um, but we'll be back tomorrow, of course. Like every day so far, I'll start off with uh sorry, I got distracted immediately. Because yeah, these need to point outwards, and these need to point inwards. So I have to sort of. How about the inside though? The sort of inside, like under the armpit. I guess they all point out outwards. Never mind. I think they all point out outwards. Ooh. Okay, hold on. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Tomorrow, of course, we'll continue working on stuff. Oh, shit. For instance, obviously, I'll work on more hair. I'll need to sort of retopologize the ponytail. Need some work. The bangs are sort of growing on me a bit. Maybe I'm just insane. I did, I guess, sort of start retopologizing the head. I put a question mark on it though because I'm unsure if I should do it or if I should just leave it as is. I don't know yet. The ribbon needs to be made a bit better. I think I need to like make it flatter, because it is a ribbon, and you know, it's just like a very thin fabric. There's no way that it would hold shape like this, like perfectly. Um, it has to be like lay flat on itself, I think. So I'll flatten that out. But yeah, primarily I'll be working on the retopology of the ponytail. Um, Getting like this general U shape down, which I mentioned before. I want sort of like a U shape so that like the ear isn't like intersecting or isn't like clipping through the hair, although it is clipping here a little bit. You get what I mean. But from the back, I want the U to sort of dip in a bit more, so you can't see the ear too much from the back. But from the front, obviously you could see it decently, I guess. Maybe I could bring it in a bit more. Um, I don't know. I think I still need to play around with the general shape of the ponytail to get it down. And then obviously at the end, it needs to sort of spray out into a bunch of different tips. We have the main tip right here, but then we also have like a couple, I guess like stragglers that sort of come out, that I need to sort of, fit into topology on that point, on that front. Um, so yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. Alright, sorry, I just need to check on something. Alright, so let's get the general shape down first. Um, Kind of want this to like sort of come out like this. Oh, you know what we should do actually? Before we get the general shapes done, I should probably start like bringing it in like I did here. Sorry, I need to remember how I did this. Because I want a similar topology to what I did here. Alright, so for this part, it went down. And then it created a bunch of triangles, 3 triangles to be exact, connecting these bits that came down as well. Oop, shit. Let's see if I can try to get it. So this goes down. Connects like that? Wait, no. It's already gone down. So I need to do this, actually. Luckily, the mirror modifier helps out a lot. I don't have to do this twice. I could just do it, I guess, half. Or once. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. I'll worry about sort of like rearranging the ruffles so that they look good in a moment. Right now, I'm just sort of, I guess I'm trying to sort of calculate, I guess to sort of save on vertex count, which I actually haven't even checked. Hold on. Is this all of it? Alright, so this is not counting the fact that there's a mirror modifier. If there was a mirror modifier, then it'd be what? 7 minus 2, that'd be 405, double that. 210, sorry, plus 2, 212. 212 vertices, if the math in my head sort of holds up. Yeah, 210 vertices is what we're rocking with if I just sort of extruded downward and didn't care about sort of reducing the vertex count. So we'll check back in a moment to see how that number has shrunk. Whoops. Whoops. Because that is a large number. But because this isn't a mirror, this has a mirror modifier, let's just count it as 107. And let's go with that. Just so I don't have to do the math again. Yeah, what else did I do? So I combined them. And then I believe this part here is shrink wrapped, which means I should bring the dress back. Although this part, I feel like comes from underneath the dress, if that makes sense. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, hold on. Let me add a... Hold on. Okay, I need to fix that real quick. Let me add a shrink wrap modifier for this. Shrink wrap, shrink it onto the dress. Add a vertex group that only sticks. Let me make sure that it nothing's selected at the moment. Okay, good. only selects this. And then above surface for the 0.002 millimeter. I feel like I need to edit this dress a bit because we sort of position up the point, especially like here in the center. It doesn't like go in this much. I feel like it sticks out a bit, right? Oh, but this has a shrink wrap. If I want to keep these sort of changes, I need to like remove these parts from the shrink wrap. Oh, sounds like it's gonna rain. I'm hearing thundering. It rained a bit today. For like a split second, there was like a very heavy rain. Isn't that a game? Heavy rain. And yeah, and then it went away. I guess it's come back for vengeance. Round 2. Okay, the shrink wrap isn't perfect. There's a lot of parts here that I feel like need some work. Like the front here, it isn't the best. And then also this side here. This is before I decided that it was going to curve more like this. Unless maybe I should shrink wrap it to this, or maybe not. No, it doesn't go like deep enough. I'll just have to like make do for now. I could always just like remove this shrink wrap and just like manually place them where I think they should go. So for this, goes like that, but then is that how it works? Hold on. Oh wait, I don't think this actually exists. This part, these points here. It's like that. Let's just remove it for now. Yeah, let's just do this and then worry about placing it onto the body afterwards. So that I can get like a rough estimate about how many vertices I saved on. Just for funsies. Just to know. And I think after... What the hell? Oh, I think I forgot to like... I forgot to sort of fill that out. What is it saying? I think after I do this, I might call it for today. Just to see how many vertices I save, and then we'll do the whole like fixing of it tomorrow when I have more time, obviously. But yeah, so far so good. I was gonna say, can highly recommend. I don't know what I'm talking about. They made us wait like a whole month. um, to get this like fix, and the only reason why it took so long was because people kept coming by, telling us they need better equipment or like different equipment, and then they'd leave. And then the next week came around and they'd tell us the same thing because they, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about it anymore. Because it is over, it is done with, and from what I could see, it seems to be doing good. My internet, I have not had any sort of connectivity issues as of yet. So I am happy. Anyway, let's see my save. So again, the top, if I just extruded straight down, it would have been 107 vertices. This is obviously mirrored. It would be doubled or so. But now, 107 to 32. That feels pretty good. Yeah, that's really good. I'm really happy with, I guess, that sort of like decrease. That is like, I guess if 1's 100, this is like, what is it? 32 to 30. That's like a 70 decrease on the vertex count. That feels pretty good. That generally feels really good. What the hell? Anyway. Yeah, and there we go. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Anyway, I am... I think, yeah, I'm gonna call it there for today. So like I said, tomorrow, we will continue this. Work on hair for an hour or two. Work on the retopology of the clothing for the rest. And then, at the end, do a little gaming. Why not? So I'm like stretching. Yeah, that's about it. Today was a good day, I think. Good stuff. Really happy with how things are turning out. No issues from what I've seen. But yeah, a couple hour stream. Like I said, it was sort of like a test to see if I had any issues. Because if we did, then obviously we'd have to like call them up and be like, hey, what the fuck? I don't know what we would have done. We probably would have like canceled and switched to something else. Because at this point it's like sort of getting a bit ridiculous, you know. Um, but anyway, enough ranting about stuff that doesn't matter. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching. A bit of a short one, like I said, but we'll be back tomorrow for a bit of a longer one. So yeah. Oh, I can now play like games that I was afraid of, like disconnecting. I can play Helldivers again. And I have to worry about like disconnecting mid game and playing solo on like difficulty 7. That was hard. Although it's been a long time since I played Helldivers. I might play Helldivers with friends. Not on stream, but just like off stream. I think one of them brought it up. I should try reminding them of it again. I don't know. We'll see. Is there anything else? No. I think that's it. So yeah. Have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day. And I'm gonna go now. So yeah. Have a good one. Goodbye.